Hey, what's up everyone? Morey Croson here, and today we're going to be going over how to effectively get your elbow up and through when you're throwing, and we're going to start the video right now. Alright, so I had a little bit of construction going on at my house, or my neighbors had some construction going on. It was loud, they're using nail guns, everything. I was trying to make this video and just didn't think it would be good, so I decided to come to a local park. We're doing it here, got a little bit more of some fresh air and all that type of good stuff. So happy to do this video. I still think that this content is going to be really good, and I want to be able to get it out when it's fresh on my mind, and so that's why I was like, I can't not do this today. I have to do it today. So if you like the information, as always, click that thumbs up down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and if you have any questions, comments, or recommendations, leave those down below. We're gonna hop right into it. So, big thing that I've been noticing here with quarterbacks is there's a release where, you'll end up coming a little bit more right up over the top here during the actual throw, get that elbow all the way up over the top. And the issue that ends up happening when quarterbacks do that is they'll kind of stop the elbow and end up pushing the ball a lot. Could have some fatigue in that elbow here, right? Some overuse within that elbow. And a lot of where I end up throwing is going to be a little bit more like that rotational type of movement. So I'm here and I'm rotating through as I come through here. Okay, and so I don't end up having that issue as much, but I think that it's going to be an important thing to be able to address is being able to come all the way up and over the top during that throw. So we're going to go into that type of release and what ends up being the big, fundamental key, which is to continue the elbow action. And there's two different ways that we want to be able to continue that elbow action. One is going to be getting all the way down, right? So when you're coming all the way, when you're coming up and through like this, you want to be able to get the elbow to come down through the throw, okay? And then we also want to be able to get the elbow to come across, right? So we don't want to lose out on the downward movement and the across movement. Now when I'm coming across here, I'm getting across movement and I don't have to really come down too much because most of the action is coming from around here. But when you're coming up over the top, you don't want to stop too much up here because then you'll end up just trying to push that ball, okay? So we want to be able to work on that. A good drill to be able to do that is just working this part, right? So we already went through that transition phase. So I'm here, I have that nose of the football facing straight ahead, and then from here I'm just gonna flick the wrist and like push down and come across during the throw. And you just wanna do that to the different sides. So you wanna do that going to the left, right, get to the same position, elbow through, drive that elbow down. Get here, going to the right, okay, we wanna go elbow down and coming all the way through and work on that wrist flick to make it so we can get a consistency of driving that elbow through and down. And again, this is if you're having this issue here, or if you notice that you're like stopping the throw or pushing the throw, it'll be a good way to be able to correct that. So another important thing to be able to understand here is that when quarterbacks have this action, a lot of times what ends up happening is when they're loading, they end up allowing the ball to go here or even straight back. Could end up being an inefficient movement because of how over the top you are, right? And so as you're going in, you're stepping and we're loading, right? We're getting into this position. I would say you want to keep this ball close to your body, right? Don't allow that ball to get away. Keep it coming close so then you can come right up over the top, right? And you're going to get into this position, and then from there, again, we want to go wrist all or elbow all the way through and then wrist through in order to flick it. But that's an important thing to be able to understand is the efficiency of the throw, right? So we want to be able to get the ball out of your hands quicker to make it so then your lower body can be more effective in the throw. And the way to be able to do that is to keep that ball close to your body as you're coming through. I'm going to show you a couple examples. All right, guys, so again, if you like the information, go ahead and click that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. That really helps us out a ton. And then I'd really recommend you guys checking out, we have an in-season program going on right now where you go over breakdowns, in-game footage, give you drills, exercises. That's where a lot of this information actually came from, is by being able to help some quarterbacks in season and their mechanics and making sure that they're able to get everything timed up right. I want to be able to provide some value for you guys as well, and just recognize that, I'm committed 100% to being able to help you guys out. I'm going to come to the park, I'll do whatever. I just shot a bunch of drills for people that included some of those same drills I just did here that you guys watch, but also other ones that are specific to their needs. And that's the big thing with the in-season program, is that I'm going to give you what it is that you need to do in order to improve exercises, drills, breakdowns, be able to hop on Zooms, whatever the case may be. We want to help you guys in improving your mechanics, making sure you understand how to be able to be more accurate, throw the ball with more power, get the ball out of your hands quicker. And we do that within the in-season program, as well as the throw breakdowns. The throw breakdowns are a little bit cheaper. You don't get as much and you don't get as much consistency, but that is still a good option if you're looking for some quick help in improving your mechanics. But I really recommend recommend the in-season program. I'm making it $100 off right now, so you really can't get a better deal, and you're gonna get so much out of being able to get in-game footage, right? Right now, it's such a unique opportunity because it's actually during the season, so the feedback that you get is gonna be more around gameplay, right? So we don't wanna end up having too much of an impact with creating huge amount of changes within the mechanics, but we do wanna refine and tune the areas necessary to make it so you're gonna consistently get better over this period. Again, getting the ball out of your hands quicker, getting a little bit more power on the football. Those are things that can still improve during the season. Don't miss out on the opportunity. Check out the link down below, and we'll talk to you soon.